Hello, and to the show. Welcome.
Basil?
Yes.
Basil, you got a paper bag on your head.
How singularly observant of you, Mr. Howard.
But why?
Well, it's the pressure. The pressure of being a star. Can't take it anymore. That's why I'm wearing this paper bag so people can't see me.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, I am sorry, Basil.
I knew you'd understand. You don't want me to take it off, do you?
Oh, no. It suits you.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Howard. You're a pal.
You just sit there and relax, and
Yes.
I'll tell everybody about the show this evening.
When they made you, they broke the mold.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
They'll never get another mold like that, you know.
Thank you.
It's such a funny shape.
Basil?
Yes, I'm sorry. You carry on. I'll just sit here in my little paper bag. Now just carry on.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you're going to enjoy this. Now what's the matter?
It's not hot in here, you know.
Well, I'm very sorry, but there's nothing I
It's
can
all
do.
right for you out there in the fresh air, in the full view of the audience. Not so good for them, mind.
Basil, I thought you weren't going to interrupt.
All right. I just thought you'd like to know. Well, it's so hot in here, my head's suffering from rising damp.
Well, take the bag off then.
What? Do you know how much this bag cost? This isn't off the peg, you know. I had it specially tailored.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's true. Some people give their eye teeth for this. Do you know I parked it outside the studio last week, and when I came back, a family of squatters have moved in?
Look, are you going to shut up? Are you going to be quiet?
Which do you want? I can't do both.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a few things which are different.
I've had it decorated, you know.
What?
The bag. Decorated and furnished. You should see it in here. It's like a palace. I've hung curtains, pictures. There's even one of you. When the squatters came in and saw it, do you know what they said?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
That's quite right.
Basil, for the last time, will you be quiet?
I'm sorry, carry on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think
You're very brave, you know.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I mean, to be able to sit there and just talk with all those millions of people watching you.
How many?
Millions. Millions. All watching you. Watching everything you do. Examining you. Studying you. Looking at the funny ways you twitch. Millions of them.
I feel a bit strange.
I know. Millions and millions.
Stop it. Don't go on.
I know how you feel. It makes you want to put your head in the paper bag, doesn't it?
I haven't got a paper bag.
Well, you can borrow mine.
Well, thanks.
Ooh, is that better?
Oh, I feel much happier now.
Oh, so will the audience when they've heard our first guest tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Acapulco and the Paramount Jazz Band. Perkins, I've sent for you in order to demonstrate my new bulletproof vest. And what I want you to do is shoot it with your pistol. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I've got two things I say about this vest. Firstly, it stops every conceivable type of bullet known to man. And secondly, he's wearing it. Boom, boom! Today is my first day at school. I hope that I don't break the rules. Headmaster's my friend, he's clean round the bend. Today is my first day at school. We went on the playground at break. We tied Eric Ford to a stake. And Mary Jane Vickers, she showed me her knickers. Today is my first day at school. Today is my first day at school. So I think that I'll just play cool. Can't do my sums right, my nose needs a wipe. Today is my first day at school. My dinner was nasty and coarse. I think it was stewed grass and horse. And the lady on duty, oh, she was snooty. Today was my first day at school. Oh, today is my first day at school. And I do think that life, it is cruel. With one thing and another, I've missed Watch with Mother. Today is my first day at school. In English, I think I'll be top. Headmaster said it was a shock. And some of my words, even he hadn't heard. Oh, today is my first day at school.
Right. Who is making that terrible row?
I cannot tell a lie, sir. It was him.
No, it wasn't me, sir. I never said a word, sir.
He sings through his nose. It's a very long song.
Now be quiet, you two. It was you, Brush, wasn't it?
All right, I admit it. It was me, sir. Didn't you think it was a pretty witty little ditty?
No.
Oh, pity.
Matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me to get a call from the pilot of a passing Concorde complaining about the noise.
A call from the... Oh, that's a good one, sir. Oh, ha, ever so ha, sir. I should be tittering all the way home.
Oh, no, you won't. Because if you don't behave yourself, you won't be going home. You'll be staying right here, Brush.
Oh, please call me Basil, sir.
Shut up when you're talking to me.
Sir, can I be excused?
No.
You just do as he says or you'll get us all into trouble.
Oh, all right. Don't get your shirt in the schmozzle.
I said shut up.
Shut up, sir. Right, sir. My up is definitely shut.
Now, how many absentees are there today?
27, sir.
Oh, 27. Yeah, things are improving. And where do you suppose they are?
At the match, sir. Queen Park Rangers are playing.
Oh, I see. 27 boys have gone to watch QPR.
Yes, sir.
Well, that'll be the biggest gate they've had all season.
I protest.
What at?
You're getting all the laughs.
Look, any more of that, and something very nasty will be happening to you.
Oh, no, sir.
Yes, I shall put you in a room all by yourself and sit you down there with nothing to do for a very long time.
You're not going to send me to British Leyland, are you, sir?
You just be warned.
Can I be excused, sir?
No. Right. I've had a look at your homework, and as usual, it's appalling. Is there anything you'd like me to go over?
Yes, a cliff top.
Who said that? It was you, Brush, wasn't it?
Oh, no, sir. How could you think such a thing?
It came from your direction.
Well, there's a simple explanation for that, sir. If I can think of one. Yes, somebody's throwing their voice.
Oh, I see. We've got a ventriloquist in the class.
You gotta believe it, Gaggy.
Be quiet, Brush. I mean, Brush.
However, I'm not a sneak, sir, and wild horses wouldn't make me tell the guilty party's name. So I've written it down.
Well, you can just write it down again 200 times by tomorrow morning. Right. Well, I think we'll start with Shakespeare. Now, you've all got your books in front of you.
I don't like Shakespeare, sir.
Oh, what a pity, Brush. I'm sure he thinks the world of you. Right, I'm sure it's too much to expect you to remember what play we were reading.
Of course I remember, sir. Richard the 111th.
God, oh, the pains are coming on again.
Now see what you've done. You've upset sir.
Well, actually, it wasn't at all bad, Brush. You were only 108 out. Right, Howard. Would you carry on reading from where we left off yesterday?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Yes, sir, of course, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Ugh.
Oh, be quiet, Brush. Carry on, Howard.
Now is the winter of our discontent. May glorious summer by this
Oh, I think I'm going to have a turn. Oh.
What's the matter with you?
What is it this time, Brush?
Well, did you hear the thespian fool? We present Sir Howard Williams, direct from his overnight success at the Cleethorpes Cocoa Rooms. Do me a favour.
You just belt up. There was nothing wrong with my acting.
I thought he gave a very good rendition of Richard III.
Oh, well, each to his own. Granted, he looks like him. Except that Richard had a hump on his back and the Howard's is in the middle of his face.
Sir, can't something be done about him, sir?
That's what his mother said when he was born.
Now, will you two pack it in? There is nothing wrong with Howard's reading. Next thing, you'll be complaining about the lines.
Oh, sir. Far be it from me to criticise the great William Shakespeare, but you must admit it is a load of codswallop.
Shakespeare is codswallop.
I knew you'd agree.
Suppose, Brush, you tell us where he went wrong.
Well, I've been very carefully through the whole play. There's hardly a laugh in it.
I don't believe it.
Neither did I. I mean, listen. Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this son of York. Well, I mean, it's not exactly a rib tickler, is it? I mean, it hasn't even got a good tag.
Oh, I'm sure you could do better, Brush.
I thought you'd never ask. Now, what he should have said was, blooming cold, I says to Yorkie, think I'll have a week in Torquay. Now, that's funny, and it rhymes.
No, you can't be excused.
Doesn't matter, it's too late.
How awful.
Oh, so that's what you think of Shakespeare, is it? The immortal bard?
With stuff like that, I'm not surprised he was barred.
Hey, stay where you are! I've just about had all I can take from you lot. Especially you, Brush.
Huh?
It's about time you realise that there's only one boss in this class, and that's me. I'm not a man to be trifled with. If anybody thinks he can get the better of me, then he's got another thing coming. Have I made myself clear?
Sir, can I say something?
What?
Boom, boom!
I'll say it again. Nobody's going to get the better of me, Brush. Understand? Nobody.
Frank? What's keeping you? I've been waiting for you in the car.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies.
Never mind about sorry. I've warned you about this before. Now you get moving.
And it's nearly the end of the day. It's not that I'm pleased, but hooray! And when I hear that bell, I run like, ooh, today's my first day at school. Hey! Everybody out, but just give off! No. I'm not happy with this latest batch of rifles that have been supplied to us.
Why not, sir?
Well, the dashed things have got defective sights. Look, you shoot at that door over there and see what I mean. I was right, wasn't I? Boom, boom! You silly fool!
I hate you the most. I hate you first.
I say, don't make so much noise. Mum and Dad are here and put us to bed.
Parents are rotten. I don't know why we have them.
One of them always picking us up and kissing us.
There's nothing worse than a bristly chin and the smell of whiskey. Ugh.
It's almost as bad when Dad picks us up.
I'll be glad when I'm growed up.
We are nearly growed up. We're 3.
Don't be daft, we're not 3.
Well, not each, put together.
I've got 2 teeth. That's more than you've got.
That's nothing. Mum's got hundreds.
Yes, but mine are fixtures.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to get an honest job and work hard.
Oh, I'd rather be an MP.
Dad's not interested in politics. He votes Liberal.
I would be on the telly and work for that Bill Cotton.
Oh, by the time you grow up, he'll be ever so old. 16 or 17.
No, he won't. He's still growing.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. His head's growing through his hair. 3 little unexpected children simultaneously. The doctor brought us, and you can see that we'll be 3 forever. And I. Oh! And never know how agonizing being triple can be. Each one is individually the victim of the clinical day. Oh! Every summer we go away to Baden, Baden, Baden. Every winter we come back home to Walla, Walla, Walla. We do everything alike. We look alike. We dress alike. We walk alike. We talk alike. And what is more, we hate each other very much. We hate our folks. We're sick of jokes on what an art it is to tell us apart.
If one of us gets the measles,
the other one gets the measles. And all of us get the measles.
And mumps and croup.
How I wish I had a gun, a little gun. It would be fun to shoot the other two and only be one. Oh.
I think when I grow up, I might be a policeman.
You mean you want to fight crime and make the world a better place to live in?
No, I just want to throw people in jail.
I'm going to be a famous actor.
You're too ugly.
I am not.
Well, if you're not ugly, then why did Mummy put the nappy on your head yesterday?
She's short-sighted, that's all.
What I want to know is where does she stick your dummy?
Shut up, you rotten you are.
Oh, you leave him alone,
Yes.
you big bully.
Yes.
Let me hit him.
No, all right, all right. I didn't mean it. I don't really think you're ugly. And just to show you I like you, for your next birthday, I'll buy you a lovely present.
Ooh, what?
A new bolt to go through your neck.
Oh, shut up, you big baby. He was only joking. We're all going to get potties for our birthday.
You'll never get me on one of those.
Why do we always have to have the same things?
So we won't argue and fight over them, you twit.
Well, I don't like being the same as you two. In fact, I'm fed up to the back tooth. Oh, how I wish I had a gun, a little gun. It would be fun to shoot the other two.
And just be one.
Oh!
Now, I'm going to say certain words. And after each one, I want you to say the very first thing that comes into your head. Swan.
Duck.
Armchair.
Duck.
Teabag.
Duck.
Tell me, why do all these words remind you of the same...
I kept telling you, duck.
Read all about it, all the latest news. Read all the papers, read all about it. News about the papers, read all...
Basil!
What?
Don't make all that noise.
What
You're
do
going
you
to
mean?
wake everybody up.
Well, that's why I'm doing it. We won't sell any newspapers if everyone stays in bed, will we? All news about the papers, news on the window.
Basil, it's only 6:10. There'll be plenty of people to buy our newspapers later on.
Oh,
Now, how you managed to get a permit to sell newspapers outside Buckingham Palace, I'll just never know.
put it down to initiative, my friend. A modicum of pull. A man can get anywhere with pull, my little chickadee. Except through a door marked push. I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
You're not even a pretty face.
Oh, thanks very much, blooming cheek.
So why did you have to dress Dolly the donkey up like that?
Well, she can't come to Buckingham Palace wearing an old straw hat, can she? Everyone who comes to the palace should wear a top hat. I bought two just in case.
Just in case what?
In case the Queen invites us in for a cup of tea. Go on, try yours on. Go on.
Well, this one?
Yes, that's right. Give me the moonlight, give me the stars, and leave the rest to me. Good morning. He's not very sociable, is he?
Well, he's one of the palace guardsmen. He can't talk to you when he's on duty.
Why is he walking backwards and forwards? Has he lost his way or something? It's a shame if he has, because if he's not allowed to talk to anybody, he won't be able to ask directions, will he?
He's guarding the palace, you nut. That's his job, to keep people away.
Keep people away? Well, that's got to stop for a start. If he keeps the people away, how are we going to sell any newspapers? Hey, Big Ed, clear off! Hey,
Basil!
hey!
He doesn't really keep people away. It's traditional.
Oh.
He's in the Brigade of Guards.
Oh, I know a chap who's in that lot.
Really?
He's got a very important job in the Brigade of Guards. When they go on parade, he's the one who faints. Read all about Gina Bond a minute.
Don't tell fibs.
It's true. It's true as I'm milking this giraffe. Hey, what's that noise?
It's a lady in a cap of jobbers riding a horse down the mall.
Hey, I recognise that lady. Yes, I've seen her in those show jumping things, where they see who can fall off the most times. Hey, it's her. Look out, madam, stop! The palace gates are shut. I can't watch. Oh.
Did you see that?
Gosh.
She just took that horse right over the palace railing.
Well done, madam. Gosh, she's a marvellous jumpist.
Well, she certainly is, isn't
Certainly is, she certainly is.
she? Why is she in such a hurry, do you think?
Probably late for breakfast. Oh, dear. I wonder what their back garden's like. I bet they have some very posh washing hanging out. Wonder if we'll see the Queen on the balcony today.
Oh, I shouldn't think so.
We might. She's bound to come out on the balcony sometime this morning, even if it's only to shake her mats.
Don't be daft. Hey, hey, we've got a customer.
Oh, yes.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, sailor.
Basil,
What?
don't you recognise who that is? Stand to attention.
I am standing at attention. It's me trousers that are standing at ease. Would you like a paper, sir?
Yes, young fellow.
What paper would you like, sir?
Well, let me see now. My wife, of whom you may have heard,
Yes.
usually prefers the Times. Do you have a copy of the Times?
Give him the Times. Give him the Times. Quick, give him.
There you are, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, just as a matter of course of asking,
Yes.
do you possibly have a copy of a periodical known as the Naval Review?
Certainly not, sir. We don't sell girly magazines.
See, normally, you see, I go up the Mall and into Trafalgar Square to buy a paper, although I suppose it does give the corgis a chance to stretch their legs.
They haven't got much in the way of legs to stretch, have they? Get away from that wheel.
Yes. Coming from you, you should know.
Yeah, oh.
Well, gentlemen, have a good day, do business, and please remember, don't frighten the horses. Come along, you chaps, breakfast. Come on, this way, breakfast. Come on.
I say, what a nice gentleman, wasn't he? Hey, he didn't pay for his newspaper. Hey, excuse me, you didn't pay for your newspaper.
Basil, you can't ask him to pay for a paper.
Why not?
Didn't you recognise him?
Who was it?
Duke of Edinburgh.
The Duke. Why didn't you tell me? I could have asked him to show me around his back garden.
Do you mind if I read my newspaper now?
I don't mind. Go ahead.
Hey, here's an interesting item.
What's that?
There's a chap here just got back after cycling all the way round the world.
Hey, just a minute. Hang about. How could he get across all those oceans on a bicycle? He must have done more paddling than peddling.
Well, of course he didn't go across the oceans on a bicycle. Listen, it says it here. Even on board the ship on which he sailed, he cycled round the deck throughout the voyage.
Oh.
And for some parts of his epic journey, he was even forced to travel by plane.
Oh, I can just see him riding his bike up and down the aisle in an aeroplane. Did he carry the air hostesses on a crossbar? And what about on takeoff and landing? When that little light comes on and the captain comes on the loudspeaker and says, "This is your captain speaking. Fags out, everybody belt out." Don't tell me he had a safety belt on his saddle.
What this boy did took a lot of courage.
Oh, of course he did.
You
Yes.
listen.
Yes.
During his ride through the icy wastes of northern Canada, his bicycle was encrusted with thick ice.
Oh, so he rode part of the way on a bicycle and the rest of the way on an icicle.
Don't interrupt.
I'm not going to interrupt, sir. There.
Once, while cycling through a tropical jungle area, he was taken by native warriors.
Yes.
And only gained favour with them by giving his cycle clips to the chief, who used them as earrings. From then on, the chief was his friend.
What a funny way to make a friend. Give him a clip round the ear hole.
He also gave the chief his tool bag, and after parting with his spanners, cycled the next 100 miles with a loose saddle.
That's one way of learning to do the rumba.
After cycling over 10,000 miles over mountains, through jungles and swamps and across scorching deserts...
Why did he have to cycle all that way?
Well, he didn't have to. He just made up his mind to do it, and he did it.
Oh, of his own free will. Of his own free will. Boom, boom. Ah, look, his little ticker. Stay, boy. Stay. There's it. I beg your pardon? I don't know. I'll ask him. All right, that's enough. Shucks a little yap trip. That's better. Ticker says, do you know that song, A Bicycle Made for Two?
I'm not sure. A bicycle made for two, how does it go?
He says you have to pedal it. Buy a bicycle. Try a bicycle. Cycling is the safest way to go. You save your money and then you get a spanner or two and a puncture set, a bicycle pump, a lighting pack, white at the front and red at the back. Tighten the saddle, adjust the brakes. Remember you mustn't make any mistakes. And practice for a week or so. Always follow the rule of the road and never become a fool of the road. Cycling is the safest way to go. Satisfiable and reliable. Cycling is the greatest thrill we know. Years ago, I still recall riding to school on my bicycle. And I remember when I was a lad, cycling with me mum and dad.
It was easy to understand them doing their courting on a tandem in the days of long ago.
And one of these days, if I get the chance, I'll pedal me bike in the Tour de France. Cycling is the only way to go. Hey, I'll be off in the tricycle, down on an icicle, feeling so icicle, riding my bicycle. Cycling is the only way to go. Hey. Bye-bye, sailor. Another date. Another show, another half an hour in the studio. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna sing, we're gonna play the part and give it everything. We're gonna try to keep it bright. If we rehearse it, it'll be all right on the night. When things go wrong, we'll work it out. For that is what the show is all about. Hey, bye-bye, everybody. Good night. God bless. Hey.